Hey, truth seekers, welcome back. Zach here. It's August 17th, 2017. Today it's reported there was a terrorist attack in Barcelona, tourist hotspot in the center of the city, Barcelona, Spain. One of the headlines that's emerged out of this story today, the day of the attack, is that somebody who survived it was somebody who survived the May 22nd, 2017 Ariana Grande concert attack. And we've seen these types of stories before. In recent years, there was Mason Wells, who supposedly survived 3 terrorist attacks: Brussels, Belgium, Boston Marathon bombing, and Paris, France on Friday the 13th. I used to have videos up on that, but Google censored all of my content, deleting everything June 28th. Anyhow, the name of the person who survived both attacks is Chris Pawley. And I want you to notice the gematria: 58, 59, 139, 158, exactly like the word Freemasonry. Perfect match. And you might recall earlier this year in April, I told everybody to watch the dates May 22nd, May 23rd, May 24th. I said there'll be some sort of false flag terror hoax like what we're seeing today. And it came May 22nd. And why did I say to watch those 3 dates? Because they're so sacred to Freemasonry. And it is Freemasonry in high places controlling media, government, police, and orchestrating these events as agenda or as events to complete an agenda, building the military police surveillance state that we're all experiencing throughout the world right now. This is how they're doing it with the false flag propaganda. They give us the fear, the problem, and then they come with the solution, which is taking away rights, creating wars. And why do they need this type of system, this type of tyranny? Because we live in a big, giant banking Ponzi scheme, and they have to continually come up with more ways to create more debt. And there's no better way than with fear and militarism and prison and incarcerating people. This is the world we're living in. This is the New World Order agenda. And as I pointed out, put out a video earlier, I said Barcelona, Spain equals 58, like Freemasonry, before this story even came out. Then we realized the mayor's name, the current mayor, the 119th mayor of Barcelona, her name in gematria, 58. See this number again and again in false flag propaganda because, again, it's Freemasonry. Freemasonry is what the New World Order is, what the Illuminati is. It's not your Freemason brother, uncle, father that goes down to the local lodge. We're talking about the Masons at the very top, in high places. Now check this out. From the May 22nd attack to today is 88 days, or 2 months and 27 days. If you follow my work, we talk about how 88 and 227 symbolize time and cycles and circles. The number 88 made out of 4 circles, 360 degrees in a circle, 4 times 360, 1440. 1440 minutes every single day. 227, that represents pi. If you type Alt 227 and you have a PC, pi will come up in your typing program. Alt 227, because 22 divided by 7 gives you pi. 3.14, geometry class, cycles and circles. Very special numbers. These terror attacks that this person supposedly survived 88 days apart. And today's August 17th, 8/17. In numerology, 17 is 1 plus 7 is 8. So today is an 8/8 date. 88 days from the false flag in Manchester. Where remember the lone victim was the same girl who got to pose with Ariana Grande, had a backstory with her. I mean, just think about how unlikely that is. This person's initials, CP, gematria of 35, like Barcelona. Today's date has 35 numerology. The name Chris Pawley Also, Chris alone, 33, like false flag. Where we began, 1 dead, 32 injured. The first thing they reported, 33 people. Remember the word people equals 33, person 33, society 33. There's 33 vertebrae in our back. Manly P. Hall, the 33rd degree Freemason, said it all goes back to the Kundalini and the belief about spiritual ascension up to 33 vertebrae. Kundalini equals 58, like Freemasonry. 33. Chris, 33. Also, Pawley, 26. Talked about this earlier. Today's date has 35 and 26 numerology, the date of the attack. This happened on Las Ramblas, the 5th Avenue of Barcelona. 26 is the God number. Here, you guys want some mind-blowing knowledge? Look at this. This whole code comes from the Kabbalah. And it's the English language that is clearly the language of the New World Order, because all of these false flags throughout the world, they're coded out in English with the Gregorian calendar. Let's not forget the Gregorian equals 58, calendar 58, zodiac 58, plus more. 26. In the Bible, Genesis, the first book, mankind is created in Genesis 1:26. The 26th verse, man is created. In the Hebrew alphabet, the word God, using the number code behind Hebrew, which is a known thing, Hebrew alphabet is letters and numbers. So is English, but people don't know that about English. People know it about Hebrew. The word God, though, in Hebrew sums to 26, using the alphabetic order. The word God in English sums to 26. And by the way, for God in Hebrew, we're talking about the tetragrammaton, which equals 58, just like the Creator, just like biblical, just like Pentateuch. The first 5 books of the Old Testament, they all sum to 58. Biblical, the Creator, Pentateuch, and tetragrammaton. 58. Big number. Remember, Genesis equals 33. 58, 33, Freemasonry. Anyhow, Genesis 1:26, the 26th verse. God equals 26 in English and Hebrew. In English, Adam equals 26, the first man created by God. The word bones equal 26. The word skeleton equals 101, which is the 26th prime number. Something else interesting, grave equals 26, graveyard equals 101, 101 the 26th prime, bones, graveyard. The belief is the body is the temple, God is within us. Man was made in God's image in Genesis 1:26. So the word God 26, the word bones 26, our structure. There's 206 bones in the human body, 206 bones. The ancients didn't recognize the number 0. They recognized digit places, but they didn't recognize 0. That's the newest number in numbers. So get rid of the 0, 6. 206 bones, 26. Bones equals 26 like God. Think about it. There's even more, but I just want you to understand this is a very special number. When I began this YouTube channel in 2014, the first lesson I gave was on the numbers 26, 33, 47, 74. I said, you want to know these numbers? Got a book coming out soon. I'm almost finished. Hoping everyone supports it, gets it, spreads the knowledge. The world needs to know this stuff. But this whole code, it's based on something. The belief in Kabbalah, which is the Jewish mysticism, that God created the world when God merged the letter, number, and sound. In that belief system, the entire Torah, which begins with Genesis, where man's created in the 26th verse, the belief is, that this language, numbers and letters, it's the way to connect with God. It has been used for divination, for planning the future, for forecasting the future. This is an old world practice, numbers and letters, and it's a secret within English. But look at this. The word letter equals 26. Think about how the English alphabet is 26 letters. Letter equals 26. So does Torah. So does Torah. This comes from the Torah. This belief's from the Torah. Just like God's 26. There's a whole lot more to it, but that's enough, isn't it? I mean, to look at that and say that's all coincidence is to not get it. And to take it one step further, if you know about spirituality, all the major religions, the body is the temple. All religions are based on the stars and we human beings, the children of the stars. The body is the temple. The body is a reflection of the entire world. That's the old world belief. Masonic temple in Gematria sums to 206. 206 bones. The body is the temple. The word temple equals 26. The word body is a little different. The word body equals 17, but the word God also has gematria of 17. So anyway, today has the 26 numerology. The most important street, arguably in Barcelona, has the 26 very special gematria. We're on the date. As I always explain, all of these stories, the date is synced up with the location. And you can see how all of these events are planned by the numbers by knowing the code, which is as simple as knowing how to add and the English alphabetical order. It's that simple. Barcelona 35 today has a life lesson number of 35, just straight away numerology of 26, like Los Ramblas. In Barcelona on Los Ramblas. You see the 62 as well? Torah also has gematria of 62, like Garden of Eden, and there's 62 mentions of the garden. Think about it. Think that's a coincidence? Just like how Jesus equals 74, cross 74, gospel 74, Messiah 74, there's 74 mentions of the stake and crucifix in the New Testament. If you think that's all a coincidence, I can't help you. So where did we begin? We began with this ridiculous story that Chris Pawley has survived these 2 hoaxes, one of which I told you to look out for the date. And I said it was all about Masonry. That's why we were watching those dates. And then, you get this. Chris Pawley, the Freemasonry perfect overlap. Something else I've also taught about, all of these terror hoaxes, they're synced up with the world of celebrity. Nightly entertainers, athletes, actors, musicians. This is why these people are paid the big dollars, because they have the mind's eye of the masses. That's why they always participate in the lies and propaganda. Messi, big sports star in Barcelona, who's leaving the city right now, a tragedy in itself. Football-loving city. They're losing their biggest star. He's leaving for the money. And, he's only 30 years old. He still has a number of years left. But he gives this message today about the terror hoax, supporting the propaganda, signs it Leo Messi. Check out the gematria of Leo Messi, 119, like all-seeing eye, like Star of David, like master plan. Also 47, like agent. See this coding all the time in the celebrities. Right now, Barcelona has its 119th mayor. And these ribbons, ribbon, a word with 33 gematria, just like police, just like false flag 33. See these things come together all the time. These charities for these false flag events they put on. And you have to realize how sick this is with the ribbons. The government is raising money from the people who, out of their good hearts, who don't realize they've been deceived by their government, are giving their money. They're giving their money right to the tyrants who orchestrated the whole problem. There's so many reasons they do this. This is like an extra tax. This is an extra tax for the good-hearted, unfortunately ignorant people who don't realize what's going on in the 21st century all throughout the world. If you saw this news story from the beginning this morning, which you probably did in America because you're working, for the first hour they just had camera on police cars. You couldn't see anything else. You couldn't see a wrecked van anywhere. They couldn't even give you a shot of a wrecked van. They couldn't show you anything about this story. All they showed you were the emergency vehicles and were telling you about these horrible things that happened. A bunch of people injured, became 1 dead, became 13 dead, became 12 dead, became 13 again. These ridiculous headlines. I saw people flying into the air. Well, where's the footage, Where's the footage in the day and age where everybody has a camera on them? High definition. That headline, gematria of 137, the 33rd prime. Plus more. So anyway, I think we covered it all. If you missed the video I put out earlier, I'll link it below. Make a little playlist out of this. But I mean, gematria, I don't know how this knowledge hasn't spread further. I've been showing how every false flag is the same thing. Mocking headlines, coded to the teeth. Undeniable parallels. I don't know. But once the book comes out and it's all there to read, just undeniably start to finish, should be the game changer. So I hope all of you support that when it comes out. Going to need your support to continue doing this work. I've been doing it for 4 years for nothing. Cannot continue to do that. So books coming soon, Truth Seeker. Spread the knowledge. Share this video. Put it on your social media if you can. Be sure to subscribe. They deleted my channel. This is the new channel. I'm not going to be making a lot of videos, but for these major stories where they try to dupe the whole world on the ISIS terrorism, I think I'll squeak in the time, because these stories irk me the most. It was 9/11 that got me doing this. I was 18 years old then. It changed my whole life. I said I'm not going to live in a society where people are fooled by obvious propaganda and just lay down, fall over like sheep for Big Brother. And here we are in 2017. Let's go out on this note right here. Donald Trump, 11-9 sheep. This should bring it up. You never seen this shot right here. We were talking about how significant 119 is. There's this commercial. Let's find a better picture than that. Commercial from 2010 for Serta mattresses. This image is from my blog. Isn't that great? That's what you do. You document, you start making a difference in the world. People do this search, now it comes up. But anyway, Donald Trump talking to Digital Sheep, 11-9. Donald equals 119. So does Francis equals 119, the president in House of Cards, the hit TV show. Trump, House of Cards, Trump card, presidency. Anyway, Donald Trump announced as the president on November 9th. 119, Donald 119, all-seeing eye. Number that they use all the time in their propaganda. Leo Messi today, the 119th mayor. Did we put her up here, the 119th mayor? Let me see if I can find her real quick. Here we go. She's the 119th mayor of Barcelona, born 3/3 in 74, It's just unreal, It's unreal. Then they gave us the 13 dead. It went from 1 dead to 13 dead. Remember, 13 equals 117, like Islamic State of Iraq and Syria, who they're blaming it on. This city on the 41st parallel, terror equals 41. 41's the 13th prime number. The word tragedy equals 80. 80 hurt, 13 dead. Put it together, 93. Propaganda equals 93. Ritualistic number of Saturn, keeper of time. So anyway, all of this stuff, it's all a show from the New World Order. Donald Trump's part of the show. Today's terror hoax is part of the show. You turn on your news. That's their show. Buy the numbers every single day. You learn the code. You don't have to take my word for it. You can prove it to yourself as soon as today. This work, you just learn it one day. You prove it moments later, because this is what's going on all the time in the media. Nonstop. That's why I worked so hard for 4 years to document it. It's too bad Google censored over 700 hours of video documentations of videos like this over a 3-year period of time, just showing every news story was by the numbers. A lot of value in those videos they deleted, including my February 2016 video where I showed why Prince was going to die by a certain 2 numbers, which were the exact numbers he died by. A lot of predictions deleted by Google from their censorship. They want you to feel the fear. They don't want you to have the truth. Until next time, Truth Seeker.